Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, DJ CK1. You know, Mr. Dress Finesse. You're now rocking with Stay Connected TV.
I'm Mr. Dress for Less. I'm Mr. Showstopper. I'm Mr. Pull up on the scene. Let's get the show poppin'. And when I pull up on the scene, all of these folks be watching. They like they seen some foreign, but it ain't no problem. I'm Mr. Dress for Less. I'm Mr. Showstopper. I'm Mr. Pull up on the scene. Let's get the show poppin'. And when I pull up on the scene, all of these folks be watching. Like they seen some foreign, but it ain't no problem.
If you got into an altercation with some young lady that you was dating, y'all not married, you know, y'all kind of been kicking it and whatnot, and you know today's society, man, girls are as scandalous as the men are, you know what I mean? Everybody's more, or you got more women, they're not really givers, man, they're takers, you know what I mean? They found a way to manipulate and take. Hey, let's stress on the body. Let's work on the body. You know, more for the pockets, right? So, you got this young chick, man, and it happens more than often that's talking to this guy, see something going on with this guy, you know, maybe he's talking to another girl, got another friend, yada, 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 yada. But takes her anger to a level of actually getting the man knocked off, man. Huh? Take your anger to the level of getting the man knocked off. Now let's be clear, man. We got fatal attraction. You did. You got different things to where you got the baby D situation, you know what I'm saying? Where you got old girl out there with the baby, you know what I'm saying, going and trying to tear up your car, bricking, you know what I'm saying, flagging tires out and stuff. But then you got these women that know these guys, no homeboy, no brothers, no cousins, and they would do anything in a relationship or just in any situation to be forceful, coerce her way into whatever she wants. So if it's a vengeful tactic, or if it's just, you rubbing her the wrong way, or she having a bad day, you know what I mean? I got to go get the boom squad. And that's basically what this is. It's a case of just, you know what I'm saying, women empowerment, trying to go, you know what I mean, and use the forces to be, you know, to come and cover up her hurt, which is the wrong way to do stuff, man. The best thing that you can do in any given situation, man, we already know, man, is communication. When you got communication and you can talk about things and you like, okay, well, you know, I know this happened, and then you get the why portion of it, and then you're able to live with the why portion of it. I think that's where a lot of situations go wrong. Number one, if you are dating a person or you gon', you know what I'm saying, talk to them or whatnot, you more or less likely you need to be exclusive. Being exclusive keep you free from germs, you know what I'm saying, and it keeps your emotional barriers intact. But when you have these certain situations to where, you know, you got all these different spirits, all these different things combating each other and stuff like that, then them senses get heightened. Then the vengefulness gets heightened. Then the anger gets heightened. All of the emotions, they overboard and they make you do certain things like this. Yo, this chick actually let her feelings get the best of her. Called her brother, cousin, and homeboys to come over there and take care of this guy's brother, himself, his mom. May not have been just to inflict pain on Travis Rudolph, but they took it to the point to bring it to where his family was. And there's certain things that you just don't do, man. You just don't cross the line when you're taking it to a man's family. When you take it to a man's family, you're asking for pain to be inflicted. You're asking for anybody on the other side of that stick or the other side of that road to just, make a decision not to come back from what they're about to initially do or their reaction to the situation. If 4 dudes came up to your house, do you think, you know what I'm saying? That's like a scene in what's the movie Scarface, man, where you got Tony, you know what I'm saying? Of course he all on the cocaine and stuff like that, so he like, you know what I'm saying, I can take the world, but realistically, you can't take the world, man. So if you are one guy and the brother opened the door and said, hold on, man, I'm about to get my brother, you know what I'm saying, and my brother come out the house, then when my brother come out the house, you try to beat him to death, man? Ain't no way in history am I just going to take somebody coming at me, a group of guys, you know what I'm saying? I take that back. And I'll say it like this. Ain't no way I'm going to take and come back and retaliate unless I have a weapon. I can specifically remember being in a situation to where somebody sold me some weed. They was selling me weed for long periods of time, you know what I'm saying? I've been working with these people for like 3-6 months, somewhere up in there, you know what I mean? And every time I buy from them, you know what I'm saying, the product is straight, but the quantity is messed up, right? So check it. Now that I know that the quantity is messed up and you've been taking the blunt out of my bag or you've been manipulating my bag before I get to it and I seen how you operate with other people, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm checking it, man. Because right now this is a G check, you know what I'm saying? You out there, you doing those different transactions, you out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Not really in the streets, but you getting what you need, you know what I'm saying? So you might as well be out there in it, you know what I mean? Because you got to go illegally to get it, so it's like you might as well, say, you know what I'm saying, you in the streets, but not really street dude, but noticing how street guys move, you feel what I'm saying? So now that I know that this is how the street guy move and I'm being played like a sucker, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna check it, right? So I check it, I say something about it, you know what I mean? Not directly to the guy first, you know what I mean? Because I never did get a chance to say it to him straight up. I'm just mad about the situation. I tell a homeboy, you know what I'm saying, that's been rolling around the clique, you know what I mean? Go one day, I'm going to get me a little lineup, right? I walk down to the basement. I'm in the basement, man. Dude like, yo, come in, man. So I can get my haircut, you know what I mean? I put my keys down on the speaker, you know what I mean? Once I put my keys down on the speaker, you know, I sit in the chair. And he like, you know, man, what's good with you and homeboy, man? You know, he dapped me up first and all that, you know, but then he kind of got into the homeboy. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, this is what it is, man. I'll holler at when I see him, you know what I'm saying? And he did some old files, la 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 la. So lo and behold, man, this dude walked from the back, man. He walked out. Walked from the back, man. And he like, yo, what's up with all that shit you been talking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this nigga talking to me? Is he talking to me? Alright. Put my keys down on the speaker, right? I'm like, what's up, then, partner? Here I go. Bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? Not getting up off of the sofa. First of all, you came in the basement. You asked a question, then you sat down, man. You gonna sit down? You gonna sit down and think, you know what I'm saying, you about to just rah to me? So instead of, when he sat down, you know what I'm saying, I had to unleash. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure he didn't get up off of that sofa, man. But here we go, man. I got one coming from the left bottom. Oh, snap. This dude done rocked me from the side. Left jaw, man. Swole up. 2 weeks, man. It was about 4 dudes that came out the back with him. 6 guys in all, man. I'm backed into a corner. I'm fighting for my life right now, man. You know what I'm saying? These Jews are jumping. Bam, bam. I ain't going down. I done seen it before because my homeboy Calvin, man, he used to be fighting, you know what I'm saying, at the old school back into a corner, you know what I'm saying? I seen how he used to doggone get up on the wall and get in the corner. You know what I'm saying? He had no choice because he was always getting jumped, man. So I seen this before. So I know how to defend it. I'm in the corner. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I'm hitting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting hit, you know what I'm saying? I done got rocked one good time, but basically, you know what I'm saying? I got my guard up. You know what I mean? I done been in that, you know what I'm saying? That fetal position, the way you have to, you know what I'm saying? Put that guard up, whatever. I know about it, so check. I said all that to say this. I made it out of that house, man, with one scratch in the chest, man, and with a swole up jaw, man. 2 weeks with a swole up jaw, man, because dude done rocked me from the side, man. Dude I was intending to beat, hands down, man, didn't have no control over that behind cutting that he was taking, you know what I mean? Until this man came in and saved him, you did. But listen, these guys come to your house, man, your brother go inside, you know, get you, you come out, face everything like a man, and then you get jumped. Now, at this point, you know that this girl has set this thing off. So if she set the situation off, why does he, in fact, have to figure out how to get these guys away from him? Because he never called the attention to himself. The chick he was talking to called the attention to herself. And when she called that attention to herself, she called help, she called 911, she basically pressed the button and said, hey, y'all come handle this for me, right? So, not saying that she called 911. I'm saying she pressed the button like, you know what I'm saying, help. I'm calling Uncle Leroy, Big Sam, you know what I'm saying? Jackie Chan and all of them like, hey man, come handle this dude. Well really, your emotions just got invested. So now that you done let your emotions get the best of you, you done called on the biggest threat ever at somebody else's house, man. What do you expect this guy to do but stand his ground? After getting jumped, man, I ain't gonna lie, them 6 dudes I had to fight off, man. I went to a homeboy house afterwards, man, and told him what happened. He looked at me like, you know, you don't look too bad, nigga. You stretch, man. You wanna go get them niggas? Bruh, I just fought off 6 dudes. Ain't no way I'm about to go back into that, bruh, with no pistol. Period. I'm not going back into that. I made it out of that. I'm thanking God that I made it out, you know what I'm saying? This situation, this guy is somebody important. He's made something of his life, man. He's worked up to a certain level to get to a certain physique. You know what I'm saying? His physicality is on point, you know what I mean? He's battling to be one of the greatest, or just to be put into, you know, that conversation of, you know, the talk shows and the magazines and the Hall of Fame, you know. He's trying to reach those levels, man. Sometimes we gotta reach low, you know what I'm saying, or we go through these low valley seasons, you know what I'm saying, and then we come back up, and I guarantee you that's what this man is gonna do. But at the same time, man, why should you have to defend your life when you got 4 attackers coming onto your property to hurt and harm you and whoever is with you? Because they didn't just bring 4 dudes for one guy. My guy, he's a receiver. He not no fullback, you know what I'm saying, or no running back. He's a receiver. He can run real fast and he can catch the ball, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be physically fit, but man, 4 guys, you know what I mean? So you came to inflict pain upon this man and whoever is with him. And now you hear them say, even though the offense doesn't agree with the verdict, they still want to give sympathy to the family of Sebastian. Sebastian knew exactly what Sebastian was doing when Sebastian went over to that house. Sebastian knew what the request was from the girl. The other three people, they knew what the request was from their sister or their cousin. They already knew what was popping before they went over there. You going on somebody else's turf. Now, if they met up somewhere and say, hey, tell them to meet us somewhere, then you off his land, you in the open, you on mutual ground. Okay, might have had something with that. But you come to my house, on my property, where my family is, man, I guarantee you something gonna get did to you, man. You come to try to take my kids, man. Where we stay at, even if you knew wasn't nobody in the house, you don't know my lifestyle, you don't know when I'm gonna have a visit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's best that you don't bring none of that to me. And the thing about it was, man, he was a perfect gentleman. A perfect gentleman in the situation. My mom told me never to hit a woman, don't hit them back. Woo. And you an NFL player. And you strong as an ox. And you physically fit. He know he can't make no move, man. Or no messed up move. So he tried to get away from the situation. She couldn't bring the goons back. She came to bring the goons back. And when she brought the goons back, they got lit up. And I'm pretty sure if he could have took them all out, that was on his mind. Like, yo, man, these guys on my property, I'm about to stand my ground. And y'all got fire too. And it's all the stuff that they trying to hide, just to hide important, positive figure in the community. Come on, man. We need this guy, man. You know what I mean? He's a young guy. Still got a lot of talent left in him. We need to go ahead and put him back where he need to be so he can be an example to the young ones that surround him. Most definitely, man. We need him back out there, man. So why would you try to take that puppet figure from us? You did. And that's where I stand on it, man. Like, there's so many situations to where, you can say, you know what I'm saying, that you upset about something, man, but realistically, when you in that situation, man, you know what you up against. We mostly know up here what we up against. If this person foul, if they talking to somebody, you got that intuition, man, that little spark, you know what I'm saying, that let you know that, hey, I might not need to mess with this person because this person might not be all 100% into me, you know what I mean? And you got to make sure that you put yourself in that position or play that role to yourself, man, so things like this won't happen. There's absolutely no reason why a man should have lost his life here. If you're mad about something, man, just take it to the house. Just take it to the house, man. Or just go drive. Go do something other than stay in the vicinity of that other person, man. And to the females, man, we need to get off of that, man. Get off of that, yo. We need to be more, or have more, we need to have more supporters of the black men. And black men definitely need to step up and be accountable for your actions as well, you know what I mean? No, we can't choose what the other person does. We definitely don't have that choice. But we can choose carefully who we deal with, and we can choose how to react or how to respond instead of reacting in the situation, so that maybe, we get a different outcome instead of a life being taken. I totally disagree with, the other side of it when they say, hey, my condolences to the family. Yeah, we do give condolences to the family and apologies that you have a lost loved one. But I agree 100% with the brother. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would have expected them to do everything that we did for our family, for them to do it for their family if the roles were reversed. And it's a shame that, it's got to be, a young couple, a young black couple going through this type of situation. But it should be a lesson to all, man. Listen, try to pump your brakes, man. Try to pump your brakes real heavy. Nothing is worth somebody losing their life. No argument, no nothing is worth, someone losing their life, just the smallest of lie or just the smallest of deceit can set anybody off, man. It'll set anybody off because you really don't want to be deceived, man. You want to be able to pour your heart into whatever it is that you got your heart into, man, and you want to give it that 100%, and for nothing else to basically, taint what you think is that great, that great thing that you have, you know what I mean? You want to, and it's really couples 101. It's self-defense 101, but it's really couples 101 too, man. Because you definitely don't want to let your anger get the best of you, man. This guy's had to spend, a couple of years away from his NFL career because of this. There's somebody on this side that's lost a son because of this. And then you got 4 extremely hurt people, or even more than that on the people who lost Sebastian, Even more than just the immediate family, you got, a lot of family that's hurting behind that, So, and I think he was just a friend, How you come over just to help, you know what I mean? Just because you mess with this person and just because you fuck with them hard, you know what I mean? How can you come over to help and end up having your whole life taken away from you? That's crazy, right? So shout out to Travis Rudolph, man. Shout out to Travis Rudolph for being an outstanding young man, for not fighting back and giving the law any reason to put you at fault for any of it. Man, and shout out to just enduring and going through and having faith. When you got faith, man, just this small as a mustard seed, they say, man, it'll take you to just great heights, man, great wills, man. It'll take you further than you would ever know. And I've had situations to where I've had to depend on that small little bit of mustard seed faith, man. This is the one and only DJ CK1. I'm gonna wrap it up for right now, man. But I got one more story, man, just to get off my chest, man. I'm gonna give y'all a bit today, and I'm probably gonna fire this next one up, you know what I'm saying, tonight, man. We'll cook it up, man. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. It's your boy DJ CK1. I'm out, man. Stay connected.
I'm Mr. Dress for Less. I'm Mr. Showstopper. I'm Mr. Pull up on the scene. Let's get the show poppin'. And when I pull up on the scene, all of these folks be watching. They like they sing some foreign, but it ain't no problem. I'm Mr. Dress for Less. I'm Mr. Showstopper. I'm Mr. Pull up on the scene. Let's get the show poppin'. And when I pull up on the scene, all of these folks be watching. Like they sing some foreign, but it ain't no problem.